Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to kick off the second closet clean out video now that this move is actually in full swing. We are doing this thing, and so there's no more putting off the second closet clean out. I feel like I put it off for the last 2 weeks, and now I don't have any other weekends to put it off to. So it is happening. So over the past couple of days, I have done a couple of things to get myself in a position to kick this off. And the first thing that I did was I put away all of my laundry. That's actually one of my tips to cleaning out your closet. Definitely put away all of the piles of clothes that maybe you have in a hamper like I did. Put away all of the laundry that you've stacked up on your bed, and give yourself that clean slate, knowing that every single thing that you own is in all the different places that you could potentially be cleaning out. So now that I've done that, I'm actually going to be going into this second closet that I shared with you guys in my last video. Let me give you a closer look. All right, so we are going to be tackling all of my blazers, and then back here it turns into like regular utility jackets, jean jackets, and then it gets into jackets and coats. And then up here we've got lots of like Christmas pajamas and I think some sweatshirts, I'm not sure. We've got shorts and pants, skirts, and a combination of all of those back there. It goes really far down in there actually, and then up there are bathing suits, and then I think there's another basket all the way back there. And then down here we have like really nice fleeces. These are all kind of like outerwear layers. So we've got like Patagonia jackets, rain jackets, athletic jackets, and also some like fleece vests. And then we've got, I don't even know what this is. We've got like a faux fur shawl. This is another basket of bathing suits. Oh my goodness, you guys. And then is there anything else back here? Let's just, yeah, what is this? Oh, sweatshirt. These are some sweatshirts back here. So yeah, lots to go through there. So that is what we're going to be tackling. And then tonight, I think I'm also going to be getting into this chest of drawers. This is basically like these 3 drawers are all jeans. So I'm going to be trying on jeans like I said before. And then this is like underwear and bras. And then this is all pajamas. So I'm going to be going through all of these tonight as well. So yeah, wish me luck. Now that it's go time, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. So I'm definitely going to take you guys along on this journey. I'm going to share as many closet clean out tips as I can, but I also have to kind of be quick about it as well. So you'll have to excuse me if this is a little bit quicker and maybe a lot more of a hyperlapse than anything else, but I will try and share a couple of fun things along the way that are useful and helpful to you guys. And more than anything, I really just hope that this encourages you to get into your wardrobe and really kind of narrow down everything so that you have a wardrobe that you're excited about getting into, that doesn't confuse you or distract you or make you overwhelmed. That is overall like why I really wanted to share this journey with you guys. You always ask me, how do I build a wardrobe that I'm proud of? And I do really feel like this is like the first big step. If you're proud of your wardrobe, it doesn't overwhelm you. It doesn't make you feel defeated every single day. And when you have something that's a little bit more curated, things you know you love and that you feel confident in, I feel like it will be super easy and fun for you guys to get dressed every single day. So yeah, I really hope that overall that's what you take away from it. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so it's now a few hours later. I had a few things I needed to finish up with work, so I put this on the back burner for a minute. The boys went to their dog sitter's house, and I am now kind of on my own to sit and focus. I made myself a coffee. It's like 5 o'clock, I think. And I spruced up my face because I kept looking at myself and I was like, whoa, you look really tired. So I just needed to like make myself feel a little bit more alive because I have lots to do. I took all of the like skirts and like nicer bottoms, even if they're not like a workwear type of pant, they're like a little bit elevated, if that makes sense. They're not super casual, although they could be worn in a casual setting, if that makes sense. And after I pulled everything, I will say I really feel like closets where you can't actually like see everything are always gonna work against you. Because to be honest, like I've been saying that I have a gap in my wardrobe, like workwear, but I have so many like skirts and nice pants and stuff that, like, because I don't see all the time, I kind of forget about. And so many of these pieces, like, I've had in my wardrobe for a long time. Like this skirt, I got this like back in like 2013. This was probably in one of my first ever blog posts. So this has been in my wardrobe forever. I did a photo shoot in this skirt in Dallas, and it is so gorgeous. Like, why have I not worn this again? So even just eyeballing this, like, I know that there are some pieces that I've had for a long time that I will continue to be able to style because they're still very true to my style now, but there are also some pieces that I can definitely say goodbye to and find a new home for. So yeah, kind of the same as before. I'm gonna go through and kind of pick out the things that I've outgrown and keep the things that I absolutely love, but I definitely think that having them tucked away so far back in that closet, it kind of made me think that they weren't there, and then I kind of thought that I needed to buy things that I probably really didn't even need to buy. I think in London I'll definitely be able to get a lot of use out of a lot of the pieces that I keep, being that I'm going to have a lot more opportunities to kind of dress up a little bit more. I think I've mentioned before that London people dress a little bit what they call smarter there, and not that we like dress like slobs or anything, because I do think that we clean up very nicely, but I think that they are just very much known to get not dressed up, but look nice, like wear a nice pair of slacks or what they call trousers, and a nice blouse, whereas we would probably wear jeans and a semi-nice like top. So yeah, I'll have a lot more opportunities to wear these. So yeah, let's jump in. Okay, so I haven't really made a huge dent in this, in the sense that like I haven't really downsized that much. But I think I'm thinking of options for different seasons. Like I have quite a few options for nicer events during like the fall and winter. So I have quite a few black options, and then some really nice warm brown options as well. And then same with spring. I tend to be gravitating towards more like white and pink options, so we have some of that in here. I also like to gravitate towards blue in the spring as well. So I feel like this is a good representation of like a good like work wardrobe for the entire year, especially if, you know, there are little like busy seasons where like there are quite a few weeks where I have lots of different events, and I'll need some options. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. I'm gonna try on these two skirts and see which one of the two I like better. This one has like a pink underlay, so I feel like it's not as versatile as this one might be. But I do feel like I remember that this one doesn't quite fit me as good, but I really like the volume of the skirt, and I think it's just really cute. So I'm gonna just see how it fits now, because it's been a few years since I've worn this one. This is by a UK brand called Reese. They're a little bit on the higher end of the budget spectrum, but they have really great quality clothes. So I'm gonna try this on and see if I still like it. And I'm also, gonna keep this really fun jumpsuit that I wore in Santorini and quite a few summers ago. I love it, and it was buried in the back of that closet, so I kind of forgot I had it. But it's a great option for little like weekend getaways. The great thing about London is that you can jet off to, you know, a nice coastal town in Italy or Croatia or the French Riviera or Spain, and have a nice like weekend getaway in somewhere super, super warm by the water. So I want to keep some options like this. So I'm gonna pop that in the closet and then try on these and see which ones I want to keep. Is empty. I put everything in my closet. This bin is almost full of stuff that will sell at the event. And then in my closet, we've got all the tops up here like before, and I know it looks a little bit more robust than it did at the end of the last closet clean out video, but that's because all of the tops that were in my office, whether it was from a new arrival, like a new purchase, or items that have just been sitting on the clothing racks in there, needed to be brought over. So I sorted through all of those and I put them in the closet, so definitely a lot more robust. And then we've got dresses back here. I pushed them to the wall so that I could make room for all of the pants and skirts, and then the rest of them are down here. So yeah, I need to go through that plastic bin and go through all the baskets. I've gone ahead and taken the baskets that were up here down, and there's just one left right there, and I put them on the bed, and I'm gonna go through those next. Yeah, this is, I mean, I am very proud of all the downsizing that I've done. I do think that I can do a little bit better, but yeah, it's making me really happy that I'm doing a staggered move, because, let me move you guys around, because yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and it's gonna fill up suitcases very quickly, especially sweaters. And I think even though I'm definitely gonna need a lot of sweaters in the UK, I do feel like I should probably try and eliminate as many sweaters as I can to just prevent bulk, just because I know that there are going to be some great sweaters that I can purchase over there later this year when I need them, but I don't really need all the ones that I have. So I'm going to try and be really, you know, really savage about going through these baskets, because that is what is in these. So wish me luck. Oh. These are all like old t-shirts. Oh no, that's gonna be so hard. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that's something else to just remember, is that like when you're going through everything, like think about like the needs of your wardrobe, but like also be realistic about like how often and how much you're gonna be able to wear all of the things that you have. Like there's really no need to have 100 sweaters, even if you live in Alaska. So I really just have to kind of downsize, even though like I could definitely get a lot of use out of sweaters in London. Like there's really no reason to keep, you know, so many. So that is a tip. Identify, you know, what your closet is needing, but be realistic about how many of those particular items that you actually need to keep. One down. Another thing that I was just thinking, like these have been at the top of my closet, and I literally didn't grab for a lot of these at all in the fall and the winter season, like in 2019. So I really have been okay without them, and I've stayed warm, and I've picked other sweaters that I've gotten use out of. So I feel like a lot of these I should probably, you know, really strongly consider getting rid of, because I haven't necessarily gone to grab for them in a while. So that kind of says a lot about what you're going through. If you haven't gone to grab for it for a while, then it's probably not a huge need for you to keep. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're going through your stuff. Okay, so this is one piece that I like am considering keeping, but what I want to make sure is that I don't have one that I've already decided to keep in my wardrobe already. I do have tons of beige and probably tons of beige sweaters in there, so I might have to just bite the bullet and put it in the sell bin, but I'm just gonna go make sure. So that is another tip. Just make sure when you're going through like baskets of stuff, make sure that when you're deciding, you're not deciding to keep another like item that maybe you've already decided to keep that is already in your wardrobe. Alright, so actually I don't have a lot of beige sweaters that are shorter. A lot of them are like tunics or like big turtlenecks and things like that. So I'm going to keep this one. This is one that is just such a good basic. It's one of my favorite Free People purchases I've ever made. And I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely keeping this. I wear it with leggings all the time. And this is another purchase that I made from Nordstrom a few years ago that literally was one of my favorite things I've ever purchased from Nordstrom. It's just such a good basic sweater. It's perfect for leggings. So I am definitely keeping this. And yeah, this is one I'm going to just check my wardrobe. From what I can see, I don't think I have a sweater that's similar to this one in there. There's like no chunky knit brown sweater, so I think I'm going to keep this one. I love to stick to neutrals with sweaters just because they'll go with so many things. And these two gray sweaters I absolutely love. I got this one from ASOS years ago, and I love wearing it with leggings and a long like white tee underneath just for like around the house. So I'm definitely keeping this one. And I just love oversized long sweaters, so I'm keeping this one as well. I feel like I just love neutrals and I love cozy knits, so I feel like these will definitely continue to get a lot of use out of me. I've already gotten tons of use out of these and they've held up really well, so I feel like I know I'm going to be able to have them for years and then not break down and look gross. This is a top that I actually have been wondering where it was, but it was at the bottom of this basket, so I'm really happy to have this again, and I'm going to make sure that it doesn't get put away like that again. And this is one that I need to just make sure I don't have. Where is this from? Oh, you know what? I don't even really like, no. Okay. This is actually really good quality because it's cashmere, but I don't like the roll neck or like the turtleneck at the top, so I'm going to put this in the sell pile. Alright, so I'm done with sweaters. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go grab some food downstairs, and then I'm going to get back into that closet, and we're going to do like blazers and jackets and coats and all that. I'm like dreading going in there, and it's going to be really tough. This is, yeah, anyway. Alright, that didn't take a lot of time, so I'm really happy about that, and I'm hoping that this will continue to be pretty quick. I don't really want to do a ton of talking in this video because there's so much to go through, and I don't want this to be super, super long again. So anyway, alright, I'm going to go eat. Alright, so I just finished dinner, and I'm going through a few of the other baskets that I have in my closet. Like, this is just a bunch of like bandanas and like old bralettes and headscarves and lots of random accessories. So I'm going to go through that. I also went through my my t-shirts that were in that basket that I had pulled down. A ton of them were easy to be like, yeah, donate. But there were some that I was like, oh, I wore this all the time. Like there were like probably 6 t-shirts from like my sorority days, Greek life, my college t-shirts. And I was like, oh, it's hard to give these away. I mean, I don't ever wear them. I think I have like 1 or 2 in my dresser back there, and I wear those. But you know, I don't need to keep 15 t-shirts. So I asked people on Instagram what to do with them, and I knew that this was going to be what everybody said, and they were like, make a quilt, make a blanket. And I just don't feel like I'd ever use it enough to like justify paying someone to make it. I really kind of just want to like store it away, but then a part of me is like, why not? Why do that? You're never going to look at it. You might come across it like years from now or something, and it'll be nice to look back on it, but it's like, what purpose are they serving? They could be helping somebody else. So I think I'm going to donate a ton of those, maybe keep like 1 or 2 more that I have outside of the ones that are in my dresser, just to kind of like have as like just cozy t-shirts to wear around the house. But yeah, I mean, there was like a stack of 25 over there, so those will all go to Goodwill. So that'll be good. And then I've got a few like designer pieces that I need to look at, and then I'm gonna get into that closet, like I said. So the journey continues. All right, so it is time to fill the rack up again. I'm gonna grab the The shorts that I have hanging up there, they're not denim shorts. They're all mostly like really nice, like they're all casual shorts, but they're all like nicer material than denim, and kind of worth hanging because they get wrinkled really easily. So I'm gonna bring those out and go through those because that'll be really quick. But someone gave me a really good tip about the sorority and college t-shirts. If you like me are not super into the idea of making a quilt or having a quilt made, maybe just keep your favorites and donate them at a Goodwill or a thrift store or anywhere that takes the donations that is close to a college. Obviously, I know that's not something that everybody can do, but I really liked that suggestion because being that I don't live that far from my college that I went to, I can just drop them at a Goodwill that's kind of close to campus. So that way, it's kind of more likely for people who go to that school or maybe are a part of that sorority or something along those lines can find them and find them to be kind of fun and vintage and want to rock them around campus. All right, time to sift through the shorts. Guess I did have a couple of denim pieces hanging up. I feel like that's actually something that I want to do in London. Oh, these are one of my favorite pairs of shorts, actually. Oh, sorry. I got distracted, but that's definitely something I want to do in London, which is to hang up my denim because I feel like it's really hard for me to find the denim jeans that I'm looking for half the time. And I feel like if I had them hanging, it might be so much easier to find. And I could kind of keep track of them all based on like the wash and the style of them. I feel like I'll have them more in my mind. I just feel like I'll be able to kind of like know where they are a little bit easier than having them like stuffed in a drawer. So I definitely hope that whatever closet situation John and I come up with, because we're going to go to IKEA on one of the first days that I get there, hope that whatever we find at IKEA allows for a lot of hanging space. So fingers crossed. I'm like really stressed out about it, but let's just not talk about it. Okay, so I don't know that I'm going to wear a jean skirt a lot in London. It's just, not that it's not my style, but I just don't know that that's something that I would wear a lot there because it's not, I mean, it does get hot there, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put these aside to kind of think about when I go through denim, and then, yeah. I clearly have a style. I love paper bag shorts. I just find that because I'm petite, I just find that they fit the best for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why. I feel like denim is always a lot harder for me, and these shorts are always just really flattering. So I love these, but I have never worn them, and I really like them, but I think I like this pair better, and I like the color a little bit better, so I feel like I'll wear these more. And I don't need a lot of shorts in London, so it's just like I have to kind of be ruthless. I was just debating. I'm like, I don't know that I need 3 pairs of white shorts, but I feel like these two are really good for like little like beach trips. Not that we're gonna be going on a ton, but like these would also be nice for like a day out, meeting friends in the summertime to sit out and grab a pint. And I wore these a ton last year. I love them. They're from Urban Outfitters, and they went with so much stuff. And then these are just so nice. I actually haven't worn these. I got these in New York. I think it was in September, and when did I get these? I don't remember, but I think they're from Aritzia, and I just feel like these would be really nice in the summertime for like a nice event, or you know, something where you have to kind of look nice, but it's going to be hot. So I feel like it'd be good to keep these as an option. Okay, I love this skirt so much. I was going to return it because I was like, I don't wear green a lot. Like I really probably won't wear this, and sure enough, it still has the tag on it. But I think it is so stunning, and the reason why I kept it was because it fit me like a glove, which is rare. And especially for a pencil skirt. Well, I guess it's a little bit shorter than a pencil skirt, but just a nice like office type skirt. I just love it so much, but I just don't wear green very often. I don't feel like it's a color that I gravitate towards very much. So I just don't feel like I can justify keeping it. But I hope it makes someone who loves green very happy, because it's stunning. I love the material. It's got a slight shimmer to it. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, that was easy. For now, we can move on to blazers. All right, this category is where I feel like a hoarder, because a lot of these are so old and I just have kept them for just a long time. I think I got this from like Target or H&M like in like 2014. Oh, it was H&M, I think, yeah. And I love it. And I feel like a utility jacket is something that never goes out of style. But yeah, I have to try these two on because I need to see which one I think suits me better. Also, I need to figure these jean jackets out. 5 jean jackets. It's a bit aggressive. So, this one, oh my gosh, I might need to wash this one. It looks like I have some makeup on it. So this one is from Target. I like loved the acid wash on it for whatever reason. But yeah, I think it's time to let this one go. I'm gonna wash it though before I put it in the sale pile. This is my current favorite. It's from Old Navy and it's probably still available. I'll link it down below, but I love the slight distressing and it fits me so good, which is really hard to find for a jean jacket, which I know doesn't seem to be the case being that I have 5. But some of these are oversized because that's like the style of them. But even though they're oversized, I still feel like they swallow me whole. So I just don't know that I need these. I do like this one that has pearl detailing though. I think it's so fun. But again, I just don't think I would wear it. I haven't worn it very much at all. So I'm going to pass it on. I do really like this one though. I feel like it could be one that I wear on 4th of July in London to kind of like represent and be like, yeah, I'm American. To keep or to not keep. I just feel like I don't have a huge need for jean jackets. I love them, but I feel like I do wear them a bit, but maybe not enough to warrant having as many as I have. Maybe I'll hold on to this one a little longer and see if I can give it more use because I do really like it. But I will pass on the one by AG, this one, and the acid wash one. These are all the rage every single year, these suede moto jackets. But I just feel like they don't look good on me. Like, you know how you have those things that you're like, so many people can rock them so well, but they're just not that they're not me. Like, I don't know. Just don't know. Yeah, just one of those styles that has never really I've never really been like, yes, that works on me. So it needs to go. Let's do these really quick. This is, I think, this is by Caslon from Nordstrom. There's a bobby pin on it. So one thing that I don't love about this one is that it doesn't cinch at the waist, which I personally really like with utility jackets. So there is a part of me that's not wanting to keep this one. But then the thing about this one is I feel like it looks a bit washed out and not like a true like army green. Yeah, I think I might toss it. Not toss it, but sell it. Okay, well, it looks like a green utility jacket is now a gap in my wardrobe. That brings me to another tip. A lot of times I get asked, how do I determine what my gaps are? the gaps in my wardrobe to kind of direct how I should be shopping and what I should be like looking out for. And I think that going through your wardrobe and doing a big like closet clean out and declutter sesh is a really easy way to figure out what you need in your wardrobe. Like, if you know that you would get a lot of use out of a utility jacket, but you don't have a good one, write it down on a piece of paper. Maybe while you're going through your closet clean out, have a piece of paper or a pad of paper next to like where you're doing it, and write down a gap in your wardrobe as you're kind of realizing what your wardrobe is needing as you go through everything. I think that is a really easy way to keep track of what you're needing and what you should maybe be keeping an eye out for when you are perusing your favorite online retailers. Okay, lots of cognac jackets. I actually wore this jacket last week, and even though it's a moto jacket, like I felt good in it. I feel like it's all kind of up to what it's made of. Like if it's a thinner material, I think I can rock it. I think it's the suede ones are just, they feel so bulky on me that I just don't know that I feel comfortable. So, but I like this because it feels like I can move in it, and yeah. So I'm gonna keep this one. And this is, I just love H&M's blazers. I think that they always make really good ones. So I think I'm definitely gonna keep this one just in case. Yeah, I love that. Okay. And I am still obsessed with this. It's so soft. So keeping this. And then this is one that I'm just not super crazy about, so I'm gonna sell this one. This is actually one that I just got that I obviously am not gonna sell, being that I just got it. I love the color. I feel like it's almost more of a me color than the cognac, because I feel like I gravitate more towards light colors, especially in the spring. So I feel like that would be a really good one in like the fall and the winter, and this would be a great one in the spring. But even with like an all black outfit, I feel like this would be so chic and so cute. So I'm really excited about that find. I will link it down below for you, and I'm pretty sure it's under 100. All right, and this is actually one of my favorite blazers of all time from J. Crew. It is like a wool, like a really, really beautiful herringbone wool material. These two are so similar, and I actually know that I love this one so much more than this one. So I'm gonna get this one out of the way. I love when it's just an easy decision. It's like, yep, nope, I don't need that one. Ugh, wait a minute, this is gonna be so hard. Okay, the H&M blazer, or my favorite actually, the J. Crew blazer. This is such a good blazer. Oh my gosh. Ugh. All right, this is one that I actually know I'm gonna sell. Actually haven't ever worn this. I thought I would wear it more. But I love this actual blazer, but I'd never wear navy blue, so I just don't feel like it makes sense to keep it. So I'm gonna sell it. But I do have it in the black, and I'm keeping this black one for sure. It's so good. I think I snagged the white one in the shop up sale last year, and I haven't worn it. So I need to let it go, because I have another white blazer that I love a little bit more. So that one is also gonna be sold. I'm pretty sure I'm over the overall trend. I think it's safe to say that not many people in London are gonna be wearing these, so I should probably just let them go. Okay, so actually I went through these white blazers the other day because I was gonna wear one out wherever I was going. I don't remember. Oh, I was going to shoot. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I went through these and I was like, yeah, I feel like just out of the three, I love this one from H&M. It's actually not available, but I found a similar one that is. So I'll link that down below. They just do such a good job with blazers, at least for me. So I'm keeping this one, and I'm going to sell these other two. What do you think? Should I keep this one? It's so extra. I think I bought it as like a New Year's option, but then I missed the return window. So don't think I'm ever going to wear it. All right, blazers and jackets are mostly done. I'm just starting to think about how I'm going to prioritize what to bring first and what I'm going to bring over at different times. Not gonna think about that right now. Still lots of decluttering to do. So I'm gonna put these in the closet and move on to the rest of the jackets in the back of the closet. All right, now we are getting into like heavy duty outerwear, and then we'll do my coats from downstairs. And then after that, it's really just like, I have like 4 baskets up there I haven't gone through, and then the bathing suits and like holiday pajamas up there. I asked you guys about bathing suits last night, and a lot of you said, a lot of you were like, ew, disgusting, toss. So you could do that. But I thought a couple of great ideas for what to do with bathing suits were, one was send everything that you have that is like very gently used to thread up, but look on their website and see like what they'll accept. I think the person that recommended that said as long as it's like very gently used and obviously clean. They're a brand that really tries to reuse as much as possible. If they can't resell something, they'll either recycle it responsibly and or figure out a way to use it. So you could do that, or you could toss the bottoms and sell the tops, or give them to friends, or donate the tops. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. I can understand from a sanitary perspective as to why people don't want to buy or, you know, take somebody's bathing suit bottoms. So I liked that idea as well, and I think that's what we're gonna do for the event. I'm gonna look into ThredUp and see if they can make use of the bathing suit bottoms, because I'm really trying to eliminate mindless waste. I really want to be a little bit more conscious, so I'm gonna see what they can do for those. And then we will kind of put the tops aside that I want to sell at the event and sell those there. But yeah, so gonna go through outerwear now, and then after that I might wrap up this video, because I feel like I've given you guys a few other really helpful tips. I do still have to go through my dresser, but I really don't want this video to be super long, and honestly I just kind of need to go through things a little bit faster. So I think I might end that after I go through these. So let's get started. This is a really good Patagonia coat, and I love it because it has multiple layers inside, so it can be worn multiple ways. So this will be a great one to sell. I don't use this one that often, and I just don't really feel like I'm going to use it a ton in London. I love to ski, and actually on my bucket list is to ski in the Alps. So I'm definitely going to keep some ski gear. I don't know that I'm going to send that over with me anytime soon. I'll probably have it shipped over at some point, maybe even next year, just because it's about to be spring and summer. So that will probably be something that I keep in storage until I feel like it's more feasible for me to have it in London with me, being that space is such an issue there. I think John and I will be moving to a bigger place within a year or so. So I think I'll have a little bit more storage space at that point, which could justify me sending more stuff over. So yeah, this is one of the ones that I'm gonna say goodbye to. So this is my actual ski jacket that I love by Patagonia. I'm obsessed with the color. I think it is so stunning. So easy to find me on the slopes in this one. I just think the teal is so beautiful. So it also has so many good layers underneath. I stay super warm in this, so I'm definitely keeping this as my ski jacket. And then I wear this Patagonia zip up jacket a ton when I travel. I wore it a ton in Maine in October when I went up there, because my parents have a place up there that they spend half of the year. So this has been a really good like staple piece in my like late fall winter wardrobe. So I'm keeping this. And then I just love fleeces, and I don't need this many, so I really do need to kind of really choose my favorites. I feel like I was pretty good to start, and then I started to slow down a little bit. I've had this one since I lived in Denver. This is a Patagonia retool pullover. It is so soft and warm. I love it on like just like dreary cold days where I'm like either working from home or I have to run errands. It's just amazing. And then I love the ivory one as well, which I've had for I think almost as long. So these two have been in my wardrobe for probably longer than most other things. So I just don't think that, especially living in London, that I'll need to get rid of these. So I think I'll still get a lot of use out of them. So I'm gonna keep these. I think keeping just a hard shell rain jacket to throw over casual outfits would still be good. I need to wash this. So I might keep this North Face. Patagonia and North Face aren't really huge over there. They have other brands that they use for like outerwear. But I just love Patagonia, especially for their environmental stance. So I just still want to rock them. And then North Face always just makes really good items. So I feel like this would be a good one to keep. Yeah, and then I just have to kind of go through, I think I need to go through this pile of fleeces and just get really honest about which ones I love the most. And then I have a ton of vests back there that I need to go through, so I'm gonna wait to go through those. So I think that these are all yeses. This is a Patagonia. It's like literally almost the same as the pullover. It's just a zip instead, which I do love having both options. So I'm gonna keep that one. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need all these Patagonia options. This is Abercrombie. It's just a really easy staple, like throw on. So I kept this one in white from Abercrombie, and I left it. Why is the tag still on this? I've worn this quite a few times. I always do that. I like literally always leave the tags on things, even if I have, they've been in my wardrobe for months. So yeah, I love this guy. It is so warm and soft. And I have the white one in London already. So I'm like, do I need two? Probably not. So let's get rid of this one. And I haven't worn this one that much. So I feel like, or this one. So I feel like I should let this one go. I think this is a good one for like throwing over like an outfit that you're wearing to the gym. It's still really cold in London, and I told John, I was like, I need to get to the gym a lot more frequently than I do now, and I think it's just because I have no one to go with here. Or I do. I think I probably just don't prioritize it, if I'm being really honest. But I think it would be fun to go with him, and he is down for it. So I think I might keep this to kind of throw on over gym outfits. And then I also have this that's a little bit lighter for when it gets a little bit warmer. So, and this is actually one of my favorite things to throw on over like athleisure outfits. So I'm gonna keep that. And then I think that's all I need from a fleece standpoint. I'm tempted to keep this one for some reason. I think it's just because it's a different color. But I honestly haven't worn it that much, so I'm gonna say goodbye. And then I do really like this guy, so I'm gonna keep this. All right. It's like all the same color, but I just feel like it's what I wear the most. And then my super out there ski jacket, but I like to be able to be seen on the mountain because I never want to get lost. All right, so that is done. All of these are probably not gonna come over right away. I mean, so many things are so bulky and it's just impossible, but I'm so glad, like these are all the things that I'm gonna sell at the event, so that's really, really good. Oh, sorry, actually I am keeping this pink one. This is a good like just jacket for like cold weather travel, not necessarily like skiing on the mountain. So I really like this, and it's pink, super my style, so I'm gonna keep this as well. I just found my ski helmet in the very back of my closet. How am I gonna get all this stuff over there? Oh my goodness. All right, I think this is a boat top that I wear when I go out on the boat with my dad. And I actually haven't worn it in a while because he and I haven't been out together on the boat in quite some time. But I think I might see if he'll let me keep this down at their house, him and my stepmom's house down in Palm Coast. That way it's just always there if I need it, because I'm not gonna wear it anywhere else. So I'll have that. I really love this pullover that I just found and like just rediscovered from North Face. It's a good, like I said, like a good gym sweater to like pop over while you're walking or commuting to the gym. London is very walkable, like especially if you live in a neighborhood where your gym is just down the street, which is the case for John's little town. He just walks to the gym in the morning, walks to the grocery store, walks a lot of places, also drives a lot of places, but I think this could be a good one to keep. And then this is actually one of my favorite sweatshirts by Nike that I absolutely love. I got this during the Nordstrom sale this year, and I love the color so much. So, all right, I'm gonna take a breather for a second and give you a tip that really doesn't have anything to do with like sorting through your clothes. It's more so just like a tip on making good use out of the things that you are trying to get rid of, and that is to try and rehome as much as possible. Have a garage sale, put things up on Facebook Marketplace, set up a Poshmark account, because while I know it is super easy to just put things in a bag and then take it to, you know, a donation facility like Goodwill or your local thrift store or something like that, and not to say that they won't be put to good use and resold and things like that, but there is a really true issue with donation facilities feeling very overloaded here in America, just because we just have a lot of stuff. I mean, I am evidence of that, and there are tons of other YouTube videos out there, people doing closet cleanup videos with tons of stuff, and I'm not trying to say that, like, you know, shame on anyone that donates to a donation facility, because it's definitely not where my heart is, because I know that there are tons of places in need that will definitely use your stuff and find a home for them. But if at all possible, try to, you know, rehome some things that you can rehome yourself if you have the time to give and you want to maybe make a little bit of extra money as well. And I just think that, you know, there are a lot of donation facilities, and I've read a lot of articles about this just being the reality of donation facilities. So many things are being donated, and there's not a lot of people that are going into donation centers and thrift stores to shop the secondhand clothing. I do think that secondhand shopping is becoming a more popular thing. I do think it is on the rise. But for right now, a lot of donation facilities take a lot of the things that they can't sell, or that they just excess, and they pack it up and they ship it off to a country far, far away, and they let it sit in a landfill, and it just rots, and it doesn't biodegrade. It just emits harmful chemicals that get into the water supplies. And I know that this is like really uncomfortable to hear. I've watched documentaries and read articles that are very uncomfortable to read at the same time. So that is why I'm putting so much effort and energy into doing this moving sale, because I really want a lot of the things that I no longer find to be useful for me personally. I think that they're all really great products that a lot of people could potentially find to be useful in their own wardrobe, and I feel like it really fits the whole like reduce, reuse, recycle, and I almost think rehome is, you know, another one that we could add to that. So highly recommend just trying to be you know, environmentally friendly and trying to rehome the things that you have. And also, one thing that I want to be better about is not having to do these massive closet declutter clean outs. Like, I don't want to have another one of these like in a year. Like, it better not be this big, you know, like I want them to be smaller and smaller every time because I really want to be using the things in my wardrobe. So I definitely wanted that tip to be in this video because that is something that has been really heavy on my heart, and I know that it's really easy to kind of be like, you're kind of contradicting yourself here. Like, look at all the stuff that you're getting rid of. I know. And I think we all can start somewhere, and we can all start small. It really just takes one, you know, better move forward to try to live a better and healthier life, to make those small changes that will make a big impact. So if I could encourage you to do the same, I hope that you would just listen to that and just think about it next time you are doing a closet clean out. Maybe have a garage sale with some of your girlfriends, and I don't know, I feel like that could be really, really fun. I know it takes extra energy and effort and planning, and I know we're all busy. But I think sometimes, like, especially with the things that the world is suffering with, I think we've gotten there because we've aimed for convenience and like prioritizing ourselves versus prioritizing like the bigger picture. So just want to put that out there as a suggestion, as a tip for decluttering. Try to rehome as much as possible. And then this is a huge box of scarves. Oh my goodness, I have a problem. I will show those to you in a minute. But I have to go through vests now. If you have been following bloggers for a long time, you will definitely remember this vest. Oh my gosh, this vest was all over every single blogger circa 2013, 2014. It's from J. Crew. I feel like I am like showing my blogger age. I love this thing, and I feel like I should just keep it for old time's sake. I wonder if my dad would let me keep it at his house. I'm seriously gonna ask him because it just like makes me laugh. I wish I had a bubble necklace to go along with it, but I do think I got rid of those a long time ago. Oh my gosh, so funny. No, I'm gonna let it go, but this is so funny. I wonder if this would be worth money someday, like, because it was such an iconic J. Crew piece. Don't know. Guess I'll never know or find out because I am putting it over there. Okay, so, oh my gosh. This is something that I wore in my like early blogger years, and wow, I'm not sure why this ever was something that I bought, but I think it's time to let it go. All right, I think I did well with the vest. I did keep this one in the ivory. It's in my closet already. I really love the green one for the holidays. Like, I just think it is so cute, and as much as I don't really gravitate towards green during the holidays, I'm definitely one to get really festive. I feel like as a sorority girl, I'm totally down for a theme, and during Christmas time, I'm totally down to wear green and red, and normally those are two colors that I just don't usually go to grab. So I think I might keep this for at least another year, and I'll see how I do next December with this, but again, I probably won't bring this over initially, but it's definitely something that I want to keep. And just like a heads up, because I'm sure some of you are like, how are you gonna just ship it over later? So I do have a storage unit, and we are taking everything that I want to sell to the event and setting everything up in those like standing wardrobe boxes. So we're separating everything into those. Over the next couple of months, Stacy and Justine are going to tackle that and get everything ready for the event and price everything out. And then there's going to be an area of like all the things that I want to keep, but that I probably can't bring over for a little while, because either I'm not going to wear it for a while and it's doesn't make sense to use up space when I'm not going to be using it. And yeah, I just can't really bring over stuff that I'm not actually going to wear and use right now because of the space that we have. So yeah, some of these things are definitely going to have to wait to come over, and then hopefully John and I can find a bigger place for both of us, you know, over the next year or so. Obviously, I'm trying to downsize as much as I can, and again, I need to go back through everything once I've made my initial selections and really try to kind of downsize. And honestly too, like, when I come, I'm gonna be coming back a lot in the first year that I'm over there, because one of my best friends is getting married. So she has her bachelorette and her wedding this year. So I'll be coming back in June and then going down to the Keys for that trip. And then I'll be back 2 more times after this initial time. So there is going to be a lot of opportunity for me to revisit all the things that I am now keeping. Like if I get over there and I'm like, I literally never wear jeans, or whatever the case, or fill in the blank, I literally never wear blank, and I still am keeping a ton of them, then I'll choose to donate them or sell them on my Shop Alyson Haley Instagram account. So I do realize that it looks like I'm keeping quite a bit, and even with the space issue, I should probably downsize even more. But I'm not bringing everything over initially, and I'm gonna have tons of opportunity to revisit my keep section, if that makes sense. So just because I'm keeping it right now doesn't necessarily mean that I'm moving it over to London, and it doesn't necessarily mean I'll move it over to London eventually. It's just right now I really like these pieces, and I feel like I would get a lot of use out of them if I could bring them all. But maybe after living there, I'll make some other decisions and continue to downsize. So this is where I'm at right now, and now I am torn as to what to do with this guy, because I literally wore my Alpha Chi anorak jacket all the time in college, and I freaking love this thing. I think this is actually one of the things out of my sorority days that I will keep, because I think it is so cute still. It's such a classic style. Oh my gosh. The amount of holiday pajamas that I have is actually unhealthy. Wow. I feel like I should just literally give this entire basket to the event that we're doing, because this is a lot. And yeah. All right, these are pajamas. I'm gonna put these aside to go through when I go through pajamas, because I'm trying to keep all of the different categories in the same section of the tubs, just so it's not like so obnoxious when we're going through them all, but it's obviously going to be kind of impossible to do that. All right, so this is the coat situation that we're dealing with. I just threw them on the bed as quickly as I could, because I had to make 3 different runs up and down the stairs to get them up here. And then we've got this scarf bin that I need to go through. This was at the top. Actually, no, these were in my my office bathroom randomly. I have like a bin of random stuff in there, so I had to go through that. So yeah, I think this is the last section I'm gonna do with you guys on this closet clean out video, because I feel like it's getting pretty long and I need to go through my dresser, but I do kind of feel like it's just pajamas and jeans and then like underwear and bras and stuff. And I've already kind of gone over jeans with you guys and how I am kind of going to narrow them all down. I obviously have a ways to go, being that I've got quite a few piles here, and I'll obviously be adding to these tomorrow as I try on all the ones in here. But from there, I'll like literally be doing the same thing all over again. I'll be trying on all of these again and narrowing them down again until I have like the very bare minimum, because like I told you, I just don't feel like, well, one, I don't need that many jeans. I just have I love jeans so much. Jeans, outerwear, scarves, clearly, and anything like any cold weather item like cozy sweaters. I just love cozy things. So, so yeah. I just feel like the jeans are gonna take me a while, and there's no need to document when you guys already know my recommendations for how to downsize your jean wardrobe. See the first video, I'll link it here if you missed it. So yeah, I'm gonna go through coats now, scarves. I did keep one set of Christmas pajamas, buffalo check, a classic. There's nothing wrong. I feel like when in doubt, just go with whatever's the most classic. And then I just love these from this past Christmas season, so I'm gonna keep these. They're super cozy. And then the other Christmas pajamas are being sold at the event. I'm gonna go through bathing suits and pajamas tomorrow. And then let me just give you one last look of the closet. So yeah, super full. Gonna have to go through this again tomorrow. So the adventure continues tomorrow, but I I need to do this a little bit quicker tomorrow because I also have to go through my bathroom and my nightstands. So still lots to get done. I need to go through that. And yeah, I need to be smart with my time, and I want to bring you guys along as much as possible, but I also kind of have to allow myself to be freed up to get things done a little bit quicker. So let's go through my coats. All right, this is the first half, and then we'll go through the rest. I wore this in a campaign for Sarah Jessica Parker shoes for Nordstrom, and she retweeted, or she Instagrammed the photo on her Instagram, and I had like a huge holy crap moment. Thought it was so cool. Probably one of the coolest things I've experienced as a blogger. But orange, while I love it, I don't know that I'm gonna wear this a ton, so this is gonna go. If you've followed me for a long time, you might remember this one from my trip to Canada. I loved this thing. It was so, so cute. I'll pop a little photo right here. It's so hard to let things go when they're attached to sweet memories. Yeah. Oh, this is a good one, but I think I'm gonna let it go. I feel like I kind of like the style of this one a little bit more. And my favorite coat of all time, you guys know, is the Cocoon coat by J. Crew. And I feel like I have gotten so much use out of this color, so much use. And I love this color so much, but I kind of feel like I am keeping that cognac like faux fur coat. And so I kind of feel like I shouldn't keep both of these. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this really beautiful cognac colored Cocoon coat. I know one of you will keep it safe and love it well. This is a really long coat. It hits like just above my calf. So I kind of feel like I need to wear this one with heels, but it's super, super warm. And I love the color and the material, so I think I'm gonna keep this one. I love this coat. I think it is so gorgeous. I think I got it on Shopbop or Revolve or something, and I love it, and I think it fits me so well, which I think is so hard. And I always feel like leopard print, like the actual leopard print, should look a certain way, because sometimes I think that it looks just off, and I just love this, but I just don't know if I'm going to actually wear it. Like, I just don't think I will. So I think I'm gonna pass it along. Okay, I think I've made my choices, and I think they're all very, like, practical. Maybe except for this one. But I think this one is a fun one for, like, a date night or something. This is another Cocoon coat from J. Crew that I love. It is such a beautiful, like, bubblegum pink. But I'm actually looking at another bubblegum pink lady coat out there that I forgot to bring in. And I do love pink, I really do, but I don't need so many pink coats. So I think I'm gonna let this one and the one that I'm staring at out there go. I'm really hoping that J. Crew comes out with like a lighter pink coat, because I feel like that is just a little bit more me. As much as I do love this color, I just feel like subtle pink is a little bit more my style. Like, I love this jacket that I wore in Amsterdam last year, and I feel like this will be great for cold mornings and like outings to take the boys for a walk and stuff like that. So this is definitely my style for sure. All right, so I feel like I've downsized quite a bit from what I had in regard to coats. I've got a few at John's already, so I don't think I need to bring, obviously, all of these over yet, considering I don't really know what my wardrobe space is gonna look like yet, as I mentioned. So I will probably just bring like my absolute favorites and ones that I think I'm gonna get the most use out of in the next few weeks. It's like in the 30s, like the low 30s at night and like in the 40s and 50s during the day, and then it also rains, so it probably feels colder. So I definitely need a lot of layers on this first leg over, and I could probably leave a lot of like short sleeve and like springy stuff here, and then I can get that at the end of the month when I come back. But yeah, I do need scarves, that's for sure, but I don't obviously need this many. So yeah, gonna go through these now. Easy. All done with that. I kept this really pretty one for like Christmas season. I've always really liked this print, and I think it's like a Scottish print, like a black watch. No, not black watch, but I think it's like a Scottish plaid. And then this is a really good just neutral option. It's definitely more like fall-esque rather than spring, but might be good as an option just anyway. Black, neutral, pink, and another neutral that kind of lays a little bit different than this one. It's a little bit thinner. Actually, I'm not done with scarves. So this is actually my basket of some of my higher end scarves that are made of a little bit nicer material. I think I got this from the Nordstrom sale. But this is my all-time favorite scarf, like of all time. I'll never ever get rid of it. It's actually on sale right now, but I think the sale will be over by the time this goes live. And this is another color that I also absolutely love. So I think I'm gonna keep those. Oh, okay, and this is more sweaters. I'll go through that in a minute. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna keep the gray one, and then I think I need to probably choose between one of these because they're very similar, and maybe I need to just pick and choose between these three because they're all the same color. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one and go with these two. I love cashmere so much, and I just feel like it's such a good investment. So I think I definitely want to keep those. All right, so scarves are done. I think I'm just gonna go through these last few sweaters and then kind of try to tidy up this like mountain of clothes over here. Can't wait to get a few more bins in here to get everything organized, and yeah, and then I'm gonna head to bed. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. There's so much more to do. I haven't made it to my dresser yet. I still have a few baskets to go through at the top of each of the closets, but for the most part, I have made a huge dent in everything that needs to be done, and I still have 2.5 days left before I leave for London, so plenty of time to pack, plenty of time to go through my bathroom and my nightstands and my dresser, like I said. So really thankful that you guys chose to watch the second closet clean out video. I hope you found it to be helpful, and you found the tips to be something that you could use for your own closet clean out video. I know spring is on its way, and a lot of you are gonna be getting into spring cleaning mode. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I would love to have you back to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button below and turn on the little notification bell so you know when new videos hit my channel. And last but not least, I would love for you to leave a comment below and give me a little suggestion as to what other videos you want to see in my Moving to London series as I venture into the next chapter of life. I'm so excited! And I love that you guys are really excited about being on this journey with me. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.